my channel. Today we're going to be doing this look right here. I did post it on Instagram and I got a lot of comments saying that they wanted me to do a tutorial, so here I am doing it. I really hope that you guys enjoy this, and I really hope that a lot of the products I use you guys can afford them, because what's better than being able to afford makeup? But yeah, let's just jump right into the video. So this is what the palette looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and take this light blue shade right here with this Anastasia Beverly Hills double-sided brush. I'm going to take, I believe this is actually from one of the palettes, but I'm going to go ahead and take it and put it onto my entire upper part of the... Why does my background look so weird right now? It looks like a hypnotizing little thing, or I don't know if it's just me. But anyways, I'm going to put that onto the entire lid area on the top. And so the thing about makeup that I actually just learned is that it's better to like pack and build. Like, I knew about building, but like I would put it on and then just like rub it back and forth, and eventually the shade would like wear out, I guess. No, it would just get like more dull. That's the word I was looking for. So what I'm gonna do is just keep working this color into this area, that way it stays dark. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the other eye, that way I can do them at the same time. Okay, so I put the blue on both eyes. I did use the Take Me Back to Brazil palette by BH for this look originally, the one that I posted on my IG, but I'm trying to use different things, that way maybe if you guys have either or, it makes it a little bit easier to do the tutorial. So I'm going to use this blue right here to darken up the crease area with, and this is the Morphe 35S palette, and this is the Morphe M506 brush. So this is a smaller brush, but it's pretty fluffy. So I'm going to just work that right into the crease area. So after I put that blue on my eye, I'm going to go back into the 35B palette and use the darker shade right here. And I'm just going to use the same brush because, well, why not? You know? And of course, what you gotta do to one eye, you gotta do to the other. Okay, so I'm done, and you can like see where both of the colors meet, so that's why you want to blend it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Morphe M504 brush, and it's clean, so I'm just going to blend it together. You just want to buff everything out. Okay, so then the next thing I'm gonna do is actually add black, but I mean like very tiny, like you barely even want to I just want to really make that crease dark, so that's what we're gonna do. And the brush I'm gonna be using is okay, so the brush actually has no name, but it's just like a regular angled brush, and I'm going to literally dip it into the black here like once, and that honestly should just be enough pigment. If not, you can build it, but you're gonna go right into your crease area, so right here. Okay, so then you're gonna go back into that small one, the Morphe M506, and brush this out or blend it out, whatever, that little bit of black that we used. Woo, it's getting hot behind all these lights. I'm done with the black and I blended it out. We're gonna go ahead and take our concealer and any flat brush that you have, or whatever you use to typically clean up with your brows or so forth. So this is the one I'm going to be using. It's literally nothing. Like, I just have had this for a very long time, and it comes very in clutch for my cut creases. Like, I don't even know what to tell you, but if you can find anything similar to this, then you need to get it. So I'm going to use the top of the lid to get my concealer, and then I'm going to start cutting the crease. So I zoomed you in so you guys can see. So you can tell here that I'm missing a little bit. I'm gonna tell you right now that it has taken me a lot of time, and I still feel like I could be better at doing a cut crease. So if you can't do it exactly, don't be so hard on yourself. I promise it takes a lot of work. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the other eye, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I have like hooded lids, and that's why my concealer is playing me right now. So I'm going to quickly do this before my concealer fully dries. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild flat brush, and I'm going to take the dark shade again right here in the 35B palette, and I'm going to put it on the end of my eye. So I'm going to put it right here. I am just packing because I feel like that's how I get the most pigment out of this. So as you start bringing it in more, you're not like really doing it straight anymore. Like, you see how the line is kind of like diagonal, because you want to like have it blending in. So now I'm not going to add any more product, and I'm going to just start pushing it this way so it can kind of fade away. I'm going to be taking the light blue shade in the 35S palette, which is this one right here. It looks like a frosty blue. And the Morphe E32 flat brush. And I'm going to pack that onto the center here. Okay, so now that we have that blue on, I'm actually going to do the other eye really quick because my concealer is drying, so I'll be right back. The Glam Metal by Crown Pro brush, I think their company's called. It's Crown brushes, honestly. But I'm going to use this silver. It's like a silvery gray and has like an undertone of a blue type of thing. And that's the one that I originally used. So that's the one I'm going to use right now. But I was trying to find an alternative between those other two palettes that we were using. So I think the closest one would be this gray right here, which is the one that's next to the blue that we just used anyways. So if you guys want to use that, you're more than welcome to. It does not have to be perfect or exact. I mean, if you like this look, as long as it looks similar, then, you know, that's all that matters. So I'm going to be using this no-named flat brush, and I'm going to be taking that silvery blue gray, whatever you want to call it, in this palette. So I'm going to dip it and start working it on to, actually I might even use like a tad of this one, because it has a little bit more blue. And then we're going to go ahead and put that on the center. Honestly, it works way better if your concealer is still wet. So just an FYI, because wet concealer obviously is wet, so it helps it stick more. So the key to blending this also is like kind of overlapping the colors just where they meet. That way you kind of get like that seamless blend, because if you just kind of stop it, then it looks a little weird. So you can play with it. You know, it's definitely your choice. But I'm going to do the same to others, so I'll be right back again. So now that both eyes are done, we are going to use the silver glitter, and the glitter that I use is the Italia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, it looks like this. They're pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $3.99, $2.99. And right where we did our cut crease, we're going to put the silver liner in there, and then we're gonna draw a wing like if you were to draw any other wing. So I'm going to try my best to do it on camera, but it's pretty hard, so bear with me. Okay, so it's not that bad right now, but this close-up though is a little scary. Okay, so like honestly, you guys could be creative, like do what you want to do, live your best life. If you guys want to leave it like this and do a black wing liner, or just even leave it like this and put some lashes and call it a day, then you do so. But I am doing the tutorial of the picture, so I'm gonna wing it out. This thing is like, the only thing about these, I feel like they get stuck, but you gotta like play with them. I know NYX sells some too, so you guys can buy those. Okay, so you see how I kind of messed up and it's like thicker back here? Well, that is no problem because I am going to use concealer to clean it up. I actually need to put a little bit more silver on the top. And because my eyes are hooded, like I have to kind of wait for this to dry because then it will stick to the top and it's like my worst nightmare. Like this, it's pretty good for cleaning up. I mean, I don't know, pretty inexpensive also, so that's why I picked it up. You can even use, I had fallout, so that's why I'm doing this. But you can use obviously makeup remover or wipe or whatever, but it's a little too far for me, so I don't want to walk. And then I will grab my, this is like a brush I got from Michaels. It's like actually an art brush. And then I'm just gonna take my Tarte because it was here, but you can use the Makeup Revolution or whatever you have, and then clean this up to be more precise. Okay, so all I did was put concealer on and then blend it out, and then with the Michaels brush, ew, my hands are so dirty, I put a little bit more concealer and I just cleaned up the edges by the wing, and that's the eye look for right now until we add lashes. Obviously it looks way better. Alright, so now that my foundation's on, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape for my concealer under my eye and the LA Girl concealer, but the darker one, it's in the shade Fawn, and I'm going to use that to contour. Unfortunately, I am running out of memory on my memory card. I know, personal problem. But I'm going to do that really quick off camera, and then I will come back once it's all blended out. Honestly, my camera's just playing me, so I'm just going to quickly tell you what I used. So after the Sunny Bronzer, I used the Tarte Blush in Party. I actually almost use the same products in every video, so if you want to know more, you could go into pretty much any other tutorial. And I used the Wet n Wild fluffy brush, and then I did the only thing I did change was my highlighter today, and I used the Dose of Colors one. This is in Mírame, and this was by the Desi and Katie collection. And then I used the Morphe M310 fan brush to apply that. And then I just put mascara on my lashes, and I'm going to be using oh my gosh, I lost one of my lashes. Oh my god, I thought I lost my lashes. Whoops. So I'm going to be using the Doodoo lashes in the style D115, and they look like this. I obviously already used them, and I also have a discount code with them. You don't have to use it obviously, but if you would like to, I'll leave it down in the description box. I'm going to put these on as well as my lipstick, and I will be right back because like I said, my camera is just playing me right now. Alright guys, so I finished everything up. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if so, you guys can leave any comments or questions down below. But until next time, I will see you guys. Bye!